So now we have analyzed the Sonar Festival in Barcelona, and we went through the different social media channels, and some of them were right and some of them had the red flags, as we will see.
So basically we analyzed three of the main social media channels that they use, by which they are Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Starting with Instagram, they have a large audience with it, but they have a poor engagement with the community, mainly because of the timing they post all of the posts, and also because the posts that they usually post in Instagram, they are not aligned with the social media purpose of Instagram.
Then we have analyzed the Facebook profile, which is quite good, but basically they have poor engagement and they don't have the content. It's an optimal posting content, and they also the posting times are not ideal.
And when talking about the Twitter platform, it's a platform that they use to post similar posts as they do in Instagram. And we can see that they have good engagement when they are posting lineups, but not when they are posting social publishing, such as video content and other type of content. So we can conclude that Sonar Festival is performing pretty good in the social media challenge, but they have also room for improvement. They have a really niche market and target group that they are focusing in, but they need to engage and to achieve more interactions with the audience that will give them a better outcome and better results.
So for example, what they could have done. So in our opinion, our team would tell them that they need to create a Spotify profile, since they are in the music industry, and they need this profile since it's the core of their industry and their activity.
Hello everyone. So the event we will talk about is World Cup 2018 that was held in Russia. The reason we chose that event is because it has the audience of 3.2 billion people from over 200 countries. And as you can see, the opening scene is quite similar to the opening scene of Game of Thrones, and I think they did it on purpose to increase the excitement of people who are watching this, because there were a lot of fans who were watching that show. So it was very interesting for them to experience that too. Okay, let's discuss about the marketing strategies, for example. So the retail and merchandising was really successful during the event, and they create the licensed product that are very unique depending on the event. And when, for example, people buy it and take it back home, every time they look at it, it brings up the memories that people experienced during the event, so they want to come back in 4 years and experience them again. So the FIFA Fan Fest, so in order to encourage people to stay positive and to gain their interest, they created a Fan Fest that were held during the match days. And it featured 646 bands playing 323 hours of live music. So it is beneficial for the present and for the future, because it creates a unique experience that people want to have again in 4 years in another country too. So however, they had some issues, for example, with immigration policies. It was really hard to get a visa for Russia. However, they managed to solve that issue by giving temporary visas during for the period of the event. And another one was that the cities which held the event were located quite far from each other, and it was hard to get to them. And the other issues were that it was poor interaction with the Instagram and Facebook. I think the reason was because Russia has its own Facebook, and they were focusing more on that, on the domestic people who live there, and used the Russian Facebook instead of the foreigners who came. So my suggestions for them that they could make more easy entrance to the country during the event, of course, and also they could have more interaction with the players, so that the fans could have direct interaction with players, spending time with them before or after the match.
This competitor is the Waste Management Phoenix Open, which is basically a golf tournament consisting in 4 rounds in 4 days, in which in every round the professional players and as well some famous players that start the competition are filtered in each round by a score, and in the end, in the 4th round, is like the final competition, and there's a winner. In the 4 days, they also put social events such as motivational speeches, trick shot challenges, and children activities. And the promotion they do in social media is basically through Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. In Instagram and Twitter, they do it in their own Waste Management Phoenix Open page. The followers are pretty low, as you see, around 30,000, 40,000 followers. For EuroLeague is more or less 600,000 followers. The weekly publications are about 6 to 10, so it's a more focused content than the one you will see in Facebook later. And there's as well high variety, so from highlight social activities to as well some memes. And then on Facebook, they do it through the PGA official page, which is the Professional Golf Association. Here, the followers are huge. It's 2.5 million, and they do about 8 to 10 daily publications. So it's a great amount of content, and it's a wide range of engagement as well. There's publications that are really successful and some ones that are pretty lost in the huge variety of content. So Instagram and Twitter are more for addressing a target, and Facebook is more for raising awareness. The conclusions are that with so much content, it's difficult to reach a specific target, because the publications can get lost in such a huge amount of traffic. And it could be as well difficult to coordinate with the Professional Golf Association to do the promotion.